Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it to the end of the month of July. We have done it, and we're back on punishment again. Yeah, man, it is the end of July. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are at episode 13 of the ProjectVega podcast, PvP. Welcome. Give yourself a round of applause for making it this far. We are here, and we are lovely. We are lovely, aren't you guys just the sweetest for liking my videos, subscribing, sharing, rating this podcast 5 stars, all that good jazz, because it moves us up the algorithm and brings in new listeners, and entails me bringing out more podcasts quicker the more listeners we get, because the demand is there. So with that being said, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share it all over wherever you are listening to this. It could be Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, your mom's basement, everything, man. It could be anywhere you are listening to this. Go ahead and do just that, and I definitely will appreciate that, as well as everybody else listening, because you're doing your part. I did my part, just like in Starship Trooper. Oh, that's an old ass movie. I don't know if anybody remembers that old ass movie, but that was good. Good throwback. Anytime it's on, I watch it. That's old school. Dude, the first one, not the other bullshit that they came out with Starship Trooper. But that's beside the point. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. It is beautiful day out here in Arizona. I almost forgot what state I was in. But yeah, we out here. I'm gonna just get this shit out the way. I got one thing to fucking say about this motherfucker. Yo, what is with you fucking drivers, bro? Oh my god, like, my brother was so right about you fucking drivers out here. Like, I would rather go back and deal with the speed demons up in fucking Vegas again, because that shit was fine, because they're predictable. You already know what's gonna happen with these motherfuckers. Like, you go fast or get the fuck out the way. Like, it's that fucking simple. You get in an accident, like, people go around, or no, people actually know, they like to stop and watch. Like, nigga, go, I got somewhere to be. Like, oh shit, I forgot to mute this shit. But yeah, I already know. Sorry, got a text, work phone call, or work phone, sorry, more so. Get the fuck out the way, bro. Like, in this state, you motherfuckers linger, dude. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Like, it's unpredictable. I would rather deal with somebody who's predictable and going 9,000 miles an hour versus somebody who is unpredictable and going about 75 to 65. Like, or no, sorry, not even just that. There's people who do that and unpredictable, and it's kind of like, okay, because at least you still flying. There are people who go below the speed limit in this bitch, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing on the freeway? Get on the fucking streets, bro. Like, it makes no sense at all. Like, man, I hate this shit. It's you need to be smacked. You need to be smacked. You need to be prosecuted by law. all that shit, man. It's a hell no for me. It is a hell no for me. For those of you who might be out here or whatever it is, if you got a worse like state with drivers, let me know down in the comment section so I don't go. I hate bad drivers, dude. I cannot, dude. It is so bad. And there's so many every fucking morning when I'm like heading out to go to the site for work. Bro, there are so many accidents. I don't even understand. Like, normally, like, when it's a good day, I'm supposed to get there maybe about 20-25 minutes, 30 at the most, depending on if it's just too much traffic or whatever. It's just like normal traffic. No, bro, every fucking day basically it's like increased an additional 30 minutes on top of that, going back and forth. Like, it makes no sense. Plus, there's so many fucking potholes. I don't even know if I explained this shit in the last fucking podcast. I mean, I didn't really go where. I think I had like 1 or 2 podcasts out at that time. I don't even remember. But time just flies, and I'm just like, I just do shit at the end of the month at that point. But there's so many potholes too. Like, yo, fix your fucking roads, man. Like, god damn. Like, there's always somebody on the side of the road with a flat fucking tire, and it's not even just a flat tire. No, that is an obliterated tire, bro. It is gone. It is demolished, non-existent. There are fragments on the opposite side of a 6-lane freeway and the other side of the 6-lane freeway because that one tire exploded because that weird ass pothole just happened to be there, or just a destroyed road. It makes no sense. It could just be the lack of people not even paying attention to their own fucking car and their own maintenance to that shit, and they got some pretty new fucking cars too. I don't know if the sensors are not picking that shit up, or you're just fucking neglecting it, just like the fucking check engine light. But like, yo, I'm going off on a fucking tangent, bro. I had to get it off my chest, man. It's just so fucking annoying. But oh my god, we just gonna move past it. I just had to say this shit, bro. It's so fucking annoying. Yeah, welcome to the podcast. Yeah, man, PvP, bro. We a player versus player up in this bitch. No, not really. We just more mine versus mine. This really is. But one day we might continue it to be a solo podcast, or we might bring people on, or even do a live stream of the podcast too, and just do it live. So there's different options I could go with this. I primarily want it to be solo, but you know, I don't know. We'll really see. We'll just take it by ear. And what really feels that I might do with it. And honestly, what you see behind me, you know, the room that I'm in, I'm gonna flip this bitch into like a studio. Honestly, I'm gonna do some photography in this bitch. I already got the editing shit right here on this computer. I'm gonna probably move it over a little bit and shit like that. Like, I'm gonna turn this bitch into like a fucking straight up ass studio. Get some sound panels and stuff like that. You know, I'm gonna really invest in this fucking area. So a lot more shit's probably gonna be pumping out as we start to accumulate that. But we jumping right into this fucking podcast. Let's get it. Again, like this podcast, subscribe, share it, everything. You already know, man. I had to fix a little lo-fi girl, you know, lo-fi hip hop beats, bro, just to listen to. Gotta fix her. She fell over. Gotta be studying. Yeah, we jumping into this. First thing I want to talk about, just because it's fresh off of the goddamn press. It is fresh. And I'm talking, it's hot. For those who already know in the gaming, this is the gaming section right now. We are jumping right into the gaming section. For those of you who know, I have mentioned this before. I am a Halo fanatic fan. I was born and raised from fucking Halo with my gaming skills. And Halo Infinite's flight or pilot, tech review game, whatever you want to, beta, alpha, whatever you want to call it, has been launched. It was a bad launch yesterday, but on the 29th it launches, and then it lasts all the way through the 2nd, which I think is Monday. What is that? Is that Monday? No, not even. Monday. Yeah, I think until all the way through Monday. So through the end, through this weekend, it is live. There were only a select few. If I'm not mistaken, I think I only saw. Don't even quote me on this. Allegedly or whatever it is. I'm just take it with a grain of salt. I think there were only 10,000 invites that got sent out. And the way to get the invite. Back when E3 happened, they said sign up here if you want to get a chance to be part of the tech demo. And literally while I was watching it, I pulled that site up and done. Halo Waypoint, all that shit. I signed up right then and there because why not? Like, why not take that opportunity or that chance, depending on how many people do it. Millions of people have done it, thousands of people, tens of thousands, hundreds of people. You never know. Signed up for this fucking thing. I signed up for it and I got the invitation. I got the fucking invitation. So I was fucking happy as all hell, bro. I shed some fucking tears, dude. I was so fucking happy because I was not expecting that shit at all. All I know is I think it was at work or something like that. And I'm on Twitter. I see, you know, people were like, oh, it comes out today, this, then, the third, but nothing's working. And around like 6 o'clock, it's still trending on Twitter. Oh my God, speaking of fucking Twitter, you know, whatever. Speaking, yeah, I'll do that shit towards the end of the podcast. Speaking of Twitter, but on Twitter, it was trending still of, it was like rolling out extremely slow. It was crashing. The site and everything was crashing. So I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll just go ahead and just see what happens. Everything's the same. Check your email, see if you got it, this, that, and the third. I think it was around like 7 or 8 o'clock. I checked it, and then I checked on my email. I wouldn't even sign in the correct one. I have 4 emails, and I didn't even sign into the other one. But I checked in, seen it. I seen both emails. I got both emails. The confirmation one saying you got the invitation, and they'll be sending a second one to let you know with the details. And the second one it did. I was fucking happy, bro. I put that shit all over my social media. I was fucking happy as all hell, jumping around like a goddamn kid who just got some fucking candy for his birthday, dude. I was so happy. And with Halo, I tried, getting on it, did the website thing, did it through Xbox. The shit was just crashing left and right, just because there's so many people trying to do it. The people that were invited trying to do it all at once. So I couldn't play yesterday, but after work today, I was like, when I get home, that's all I want to fucking see when I get on my Xbox, that I want to see that it just says install here, and that's it. Because I didn't get anything last time. It said join here, and then it just looped for hours. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm not even gonna fucking worry about that shit. So I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow. And lo and behold, I get home, it said install. I installed that shit. I recorded like an hour and a half of it before I actually started recording the podcast. Just because I was like, I gotta go out tonight. So let me just knock this shit out. Put the fucking audio version, and then the video version will come a little bit later, like always. In the video versions, I've been adding a little bit more things here and here. So if you ever want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description below with the video version of the podcast, where all other 12 episodes are, and other episodes of funny moments and stupid things and debates and funny Xbox chats. Shit like that is all over that channel. Walkthroughs, gameplays, reviews, things like that. For those who don't know. I do have a YouTube channel with that. But yes, Halo. My God, let me get back to the fucking point. I just like to ramble. Who cares? That's what the podcast is for. It's therapeutic. It's awesome. Yeah, Halo. We are gonna break this down, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to break this motherfucker down. Beautiful. Oh man, I'm not gonna suck they dick, bro. Fuck all that shit. But it is Halo, bro. It is, that title screen was nostalgic. I don't know if that's gonna be the actual title screen. I would like something. It was still great. I still enjoyed a lot. I still enjoyed it. I'll take a screenshot of it. And I'll put it in the video version of the podcast. And I'll put it like either here or here, either one, but I'll put it in the video version of the podcast and you'll see it. That was great. The sound too, that OG Halo, like you already know, with the fucking choir in the background. Yes, dude, it was nice. That's just the fucking start of it. The user interface, not bad. Not too bad. I think it should be simplified a little bit more. Because even I got a little bit confused in some of the menus, even though some of the menus are very straightforward in what you need to do. But when it came down to customization, I got a little confused on one part. But we'll get into that part in a bit. But in terms of gameplay is there. The gameplay is there, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the gameplay is there. This is Halo. Yes, it is back. It is back. It's not as fast and as quick paced as what 5 and 4 was. That was like way too fucking fast and just kind of like ruined the experience of Halo. Halo's more slow, more strategic, but it was a heavy hitter as well. Like it was that OG Halo. For any of you actually know what I'm talking about, it was Halo, because you were part of the fucking Combat Evolved days, the Halo 2 days, the Halo 3 days, Reach days, even ODST, even though that was mainly just firefighting campaign, but still it was still the OG Halo that knew, feel, and loved. What the fuck was that? It's nice. It's not too fast paced and it's not too slow. It is actually a really good middle. To me, it feels very good for the middle. I'm playing on a Series X because I got the code for the Xbox Series X and it's optimized for it. The Series X is pushing as hard as it can, even though it's pretty much running at its max, even though the Xbox itself isn't even close to running at its max. But in terms of that tech demo, it's running at its maximum potential for what that thing is able to push out. There are some frame drops that I've come across. Like as soon as I spawned in, like the frame rate was just fucking weird. It was like, what the fuck was this? So I noticed the frames. The gameplay was good. The controls I have to get used to. I could probably do some button mapping to change a lot of the controls to get used to it, because I was fucking up a lot, which actually I'll place put the gameplay on my YouTube channel as well of what that looked like, and how my gameplay experience went. It was 4, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was 4 players, 4 people like me versus 4 other bots. So we weren't doing like a 4v4 type of thing. I don't know if they're going to release a 4v4 thing later on, like tomorrow or later on this evening, or like a big team battle like on the last day, which would be pretty cool. But as of now, what I've played, it was just a 4-man versus 4 bots. The bots, they upped the difficulty. If I had to like try to rate it to something like Call of Duty bots, I would say they were hardened. Yeah, it was like you got veteran, hardened, normal, and then easy type shit. So I would say it's between like the normal and hardened difficulty, not like legendary type shit. If it was like legendary, not legendary, that's fucking, I'm gonna just use terms of heroic. Yeah, I'm gonna just use Halo terms. You got legendary, heroic, normal, and fucking easy. I would say it's between the like heroic and normal. If it was legendary, yeah, man, the motherfuckers would be getting destroyed, because like for those of you who've played legendary, and then it was just like you're going against not Spartans, you're going against like elites. The legendary elites were some fucking assholes, especially in Reach. Fuck no, dude. They were some bitches, bro. Spartans, though. Yeah, if they were legendary Spartans, we would be I would still have a fun time, but also a miserable time, because it's just like, yo, I ain't trying to get my ass kicked by some computers, bro. Like, I understand y'all trying to show off, like, how in depth your AI is, which the AI actually moved pretty well. Except for there's this one part in the map right next to where the active camo spawns. They like to just jumble up there. There's something wrong with the coding there. Y'all gotta put that bug in there. Y'all gotta fix that bug. But other than that, the AI moved pretty well. The player itself, when you're controlling it, so there's an option for like automatic grappling. So if you like come up on a ledge and stuff like that, you could like pull yourself up automatically, or you could turn that off and like just press A to like do it yourself, so you have more control of the Spartan itself. I'm sure there's a couple other like automatic things that you could turn off to really get yourself control of the game and control of the Spartan. It isn't bad so far. It's actually very, very nice. I like it. There are those bugs here and there. During the game, there aren't too many. The loading, I will say that fucking loading pissed me off, dude. Just loading into a game took forever a couple times. Other times, it was like a flash, no problem. Server loaded in just fine. But then there were others, it was like, what the fuck? Yes, I know this was a straight tech demo. I'm fine with that. I'm going to just do some constructive criticism so this shit doesn't happen when the actual game releases, nor when the beta. I don't even want to see this shit when the beta comes out. When it's the open beta where everybody could play. Now, this was just a few small thousand. I don't want to see this shit happen when millions get on this fucking shit. I want to have these servers handle the traffic that shit's about to fucking have. I want to see Halo at its full glory, bro. Full fucking glory. I'm pretty sure on the podcast I've explained other stuff about Halo and what I've seen with like Forge, multiplayer, campaign, all that shit. But I will reiterate that shit again if I need to, because I don't want this thing fucking up. Because I've only just played an hour and a half. After this podcast, I'm still gonna be playing more to really get some gameplay down into this shit. And then I'm gonna fucking, I'm gonna be on my Master Chief collection too, because I'm gonna be on my Halo juice, bro. I'm happy. But to go back, I don't want them fucking this up. Like, it already feels great, just gameplay wise. It feels great. It's really nice. It's very fluid. The guns that you had that are available in the game feel pretty nice. I still gotta get more hands-on time with it, which I kind of did with because there's only 2 modes that are really in the game. It's just the one with the 4v4, which the bots versus multiplayer, and then another mode is like a training course where you could test out the guns that are available in the multiplayer and just shoot like some targets, like a little AI targets, and there's like a 3-star difficulty. There's 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. 3-star, the AIs move a little bit to try to make it a little bit more difficult for you to try to get a higher score. I tested out every single gun: the pistol, the shotgun, the rocket launcher, the sniper, the carbine, the plasma pistol, the fucking there's like 2 automatic DMRs. There's one that's the Covenant, and there's one that's for the UNSC, the Marines. Both of those were pretty nice. One has recoil that I'm probably not going to be picking up because of the recoil. It's a nice new addition to the game, but the recoil in that shit ruins it, in my opinion. In Halo, you really didn't have that type of recoil unless you had a sniper, a rocket launcher, or a shotgun. Everything, you could even say the assault rifle wasn't that bad. It had recoil, but it wasn't anything that was noticeable to where it causes the gun to really go upwards. It's more of a thing of just, if you were a laser, no matter what it is or what gun you had, you were able to just destroy somebody by fucking firing at them. The time to kill is a lot longer than it was on Sun Guns. Some guns. I cannot speak. Jesus. On some guns, the time to kill is very slow. I didn't really like that. Usually the time to kill on Halo is like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but you're able to kind of fuck somebody up very fast. Even going through, and that's going through shield and then health. Just boom, boom, going through both of those depending on which gun you're using. The pistol, fine. The pistol is perfect. I actually like the pistol. The pistol, it is OG Halo Combat Evolved pistol. That's what's really good about that pistol. So I'm glad they kept that going throughout most of the Halos, is that pistol. Apology for the noise if you hear it. Just trash man outside. But yeah, that OG pistol is nice. The assault rifle, not bad. I like its time to kill. The battle rifle, I couldn't get my fucking hands on that goddamn thing during the multiplayer. I couldn't do it. But the battle rifle, I think it was okay. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to probably go back through it, so I'm not even gonna talk on it. I think I might have accidentally skipped it. Yeah, I think I did accidentally skip it. I thought I just did it. Now I'm thinking about it, but the Needler as well is in there. The Needler is good, sort of. The time to kill is a little bit longer. Time to kill is definitely a little bit longer. The sound change on it, I don't like it. Increase the sound. I liked it. I'm pretty sure every single person who has played with a Needler or had control of a Needler likes the sound of that thing when those needles shoot out, shooting. Like it's like a deep bass to those needles shooting out that gun, and the explosion when it actually all connects needs to be increased as well. It sounded like a suppressor. A suppressed Needler. Bro, if I wanted a suppressed Needler, bring back the needle rifle and suppress that. That which you could do that, but nah, the Needler needed to be loud and proud, baby. That's what it needed to be. The rocket launcher, that thing is fucking destruction. That thing is fucking nasty. it is still a nasty weapon. It has always been well, not always. I forgot what Halo, they kind of dumbed it down. It was either 4 or 5. It was one of the two. They kind of dumbed that fucking rocket launcher down. Like it was complete nerve. This is a buffed ass fucking rocket launcher. This thing is nice. If anybody plays with this fucking thing, and you're on the receiving end of that, just drop the controller, bro. You're not surviving. I mean, you might, depending on where this thing hits, but its splash damage is fucking insane. It is freaking massive. Rocket launcher is good. The shotgun, which was the Bulldog, it's not the actual OG shotgun. Hopefully they bring that back into the game or just release it during the beta, because the shotgun that's there, it's like a multi shotgun, whatever it is. Its time to kill is about 3 shots, 2 shots in the head, but most likely you're probably not going to get. It's not meant for a headshot. It's not a headshotting shotgun. Shotguns in Halo is straight chest. It's straight body. You get 1 to 2 pump. 2 pump just rarely, but it's supposed to be a 1-shot fucking kill with that shotgun, no matter where you are in a close vicinity. Anything within 10 to 20, 25 meters, basically, you are getting 1-shotted. 2-shotted depending on where you fucking are, between that 20 to 25 range. But anything between 20 and 0, you're done. Like, you're getting fucking pumped. Just done. This one, you're literally in the little tutorial, whatever it is for the guns. It's like between 0 and 5, you're 2-shotting somebody. That's ridiculous. That is asinine. Like, what? It's a shotgun. From 0 to 5 meters and you're 2-shotting somebody with shield? No. Bring it back to Halo days. Anybody between 0 and 5 was dead with that shotgun. You're done. Like, what the fuck? There was also this like plasma gun where its area of effect it's very wide. It like shoots plasma and then it just sets fire to like this like plasma fire or whatever it is, to like this huge area. It's okay. Its time to kill is very slow. I didn't really like it that much. I don't see it really being useful long term. I said during the gameplay, which you'll probably see here, but I'll reiterate it here because this is the podcast. Its advantage for gameplay wise, in terms of the game modes, will be for King of the Hill, big team battle, capture points or whatever it is. I forgot what one of the thing is, where you gotta capture the area and shit like that. Invasion, if they bring back Invasion, it would be good for Invasion too. That's definitely one thing I actually didn't mention. It'd be good for Invasion. Capture the flag, I think I already said that. Big team battle, King of the Hill. That's really about it for the game modes that gun is going to be used for. And I forgot what the name of the gun is because, just read it once. I don't really care, but you'll know, whoever's played it or seen it live stream. Go to my YouTube and see the gameplay. You'll know what I'm talking about because I go through pretty much the whole 9 yards with that game. What other gun was there? There's a couple. Oh, the sniper. The sniper is really good. Sniper is really good. The hitbox detection on the game has been improved drastically. What I mean by that, before, if you had a sniper or whatever it is, you could shoot somebody. Like, if you're looking at the video version of the podcast, you'll know what I'm talking about. You could shoot somebody about right here with a sniper or beam rifle, whatever it is, even just a gun, and you would hit them. Hitbox detection would detect that somewhere around here. Before Halo 2, you could shoot somebody like here and they die. It's fucking weird, but it's gotten smaller and smaller and smaller over the years. This is the most accurate representation of an actual good human body hitbox detection. I shot an AI. Also, I shot the bot. I've shot the bot and the AI in the training ground with it just barely fucking missed, like right there, and it didn't kill him. It went right past him. Right past him. And I was like, oh shit, that was actually pretty cool. I like that. I did like that. As well as with the hitbox detection that I seen as well. I'm pretty sure you probably seen it. If not, doesn't matter. You will see it, and I'm going to talk about it. Where you shoot somebody in the body head, shoulder, knees and toes, all that shit. Everywhere, wherever you shoot them in the arms, their armor or shields indicate where they're being shot. Shoot them in the foot, gets indicated there. You'll see a little redder area than compared to the rest of the area that has been hit. It's actually very, I like that part of the game. I like that part of the system, because say if you want to focus fire somewhere, I'm pretty sure, hopefully, I hope that doesn't just apply to just Spartans. I'm pretty sure it's also going to apply to elites, but it would be cool during, say, big team battle or firefight or wherever it is, if we're shooting at something that's like, say, a didact, and we're all shooting at somewhere, instead of everybody just shooting at different points or whatever it is, let's all focus fire on one area to cause more damage. I like that. And I hope it actually adds to a better dynamic to the game later on once it actually releases. That's actually pretty nice. I like that. Whoever put that into the game, kudos to you. I actually did like that. That is a nice quality of life change. Is the way you would say it. The quality of life changes to the game are really nice. I did like it a lot. The one thing I didn't like is the active camo. I did like the active camo, but what I mean by that is I didn't like the way you have to put it on now. So for people who don't know, normally with Halo, you could just run over to like active camo, Juggernaut or whatever it is, grab it, and it's good. You have it. It automatically activates once you have it. Now it's more, this Halo is more realistically based, I guess you would say. There's more action you have to do. So now you actually pick it up. So say if you had the deployable shield, there's a deployable shield in the game. I didn't say that, but yeah, there's now a shield you could throw and it deploys. Not like the bubble shield like before. This one you actually are able to carry 2 of them. You could have up to 2 of them. You're able to throw that. But if you want to have active camo, you drop that. And in order to activate the camo, you have to press RB for Xbox. I don't know what it's going to be for PC. I do have the actual pilot light on PC, so I will be checking it out to see how well it runs on my Ryzen 9 3900X 3070 fucking build with fucking 64 gigs of RAM. I will see what this is going to be able to run like on PC as well. Just to kind of get a perspective of both console and computer, see how well it runs, because I want to test the limits on this thing. That's what it's for. Plus all the bugs and glitches. I know what they are on console. I'm trying to see what they are on PC. But yeah, I didn't like that I actually had to physically put it on. It was weird. The only thing I didn't have like back then was Halo Reach, because the armor lock, that's something you actually have to boom. That's an ability. Cool. I guess you could say they wanted to add those types of things into the ability mark. I guess I didn't really like it. That's just me. I might have to get some more time with it to really kind of have it resonate with me. Overall, as of now, as a standpoint, I don't like it. As of now, I don't like it, but I'll probably grow with it. It's fine. It's whatever. The customization in the game, it looks like there is going to be a lot from what I was able to access now, but for the colors in the game for which you're able to change your armor, there's a lot of presets. Cool. I want to be able to change it. I want to be able to change every single piece of armor color like I used to be able to, like in Reach, and I think 4 and 5. I haven't played 4 and 5 in a while, so I don't really know. I've been on the Master Chief Collection playing Reach and stuff. But like in Reach, let me change the specific piece of armor on me. These color presets, cool, keep them. It adds to more customization. But y'all known for customization from helmet, everything, shoulders, back, all that shit. Let me change it. Bring that out. Like, we still got a few more months. Add that into the game, or add it later. Just say, hey, you aren't gonna be able to do it now. You can do it later. Let me fucking do it. The graphics wise for in-game that we have now, really good. The title screen is very bland. What I mean by that, it's not bland, flat. A lot of flat colors. It was just a lot of flat textures, flat colors. I understand it's a tech demo. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Increase that. Increase the graphics. Increase the resolution. There also are two different game modes. Not game modes. Modes. And what I mean by that, there's two different modes. There's a performance game mode, so something that focuses more on frames per second, and then there's the resolution, so something that increases resolution stuff. I tried both. I see no difference, so I just kept it on performance. Plus, everybody would rather play on 60 FPS, 2K or 1440 versus fucking 4K 30, dude. Like, no. 60 FPS all the fucking way. And with the Series X, it's gonna be able to do it no matter what. So, and with a powerful PC like I have, it's gonna be able to do it. Other people have probably even more powerful PCs than I have. They're gonna be able to do it. Lower spec ones, even the 2070 most likely be able to do it. Jesus Christ, that was loud. Let me get a swig of water real quick. Yes. My mouth is parched. More people are going to be able to do it with, even some lower spec builds or whatever it is, a high spec build. But besides the point, I saw no difference between the resolution and performance modes. But I like that they're there. It's good. Add that. Keep it up. All games should do it, most definitely. Excuse me. Jesus Christ, I've just been on for Halo for like 30 fucking minutes. But it's Halo, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to talk about Halo. It's literally fresh off. This is fresh off the press, bro. Fresh off the press. The store, there's a battle pass in there. There was a battle pass in all the other ones too. But they gave everybody those credits to try if you want to get the guns, skins, helmets, and all that stuff like that. It goes up to 20, so this little thing, you're never gonna do it. We're never gonna get all the way to the max just from grinding from yesterday. If you were able to Monday, I highly doubt you're gonna be able to get to 20. If you do, cool. By means, fucking your beast. Which there are double XP tokens as you're going through the thing, so you most likely are gonna be able to, no problem. But me personally, I'm not going to be able to reach that. Even though I'm going to try to play as much as possible. I'm not going to reach that. So I just bought all the way up to 12, I think it was 11 or 12, using the credits that I had available. I should have fucking saved some of the ones I did spend and got even higher, because there's some customizations, some visors and stuff like that that are pretty dope. There is a weapon vault as well. The graphics on that weapon vault as well as the vehicle vault look amazing. Just from just that, really good. There are some bugs in the menus. There are bugs during gameplay as well, during the training ground. A lot of weird jittering and shit. I didn't really catch too many during the multiplayer, besides some small things with loading and some textures or whatever it is, but other than that, still fine. Oh, and the AI is acting weird. But the way it looks now is really nice. I love that they delayed the fucking game. I was upset, of course. I was really upset that they delayed it, but I'm happy that they delayed it because the game was not up to par. I was mainly gonna get the game because I wanted to fucking continue the campaign. I want to see what happens with Atriox, Arbiter, which is Swords of St. Helios, Chief, Cortana, the whole AR War, UNSC. I wanted to see War, Flood too. Can't wait to see what happens with them, if they even come back. Didact, everything. But besides that, right now Halo looks like it's in a really good spot. Continue the work, guys. 343, continue the work. Keep pressing. Give the employees a break as well. Don't fucking kill them. Give them bonuses. Give them money. Like, get them some fucking porn stars and shit like that. Do what you fucking can. Take care of the women. Like, this game cannot fail. To me. Personally, this game cannot fucking fail, bro. As well as for Halo, it cannot have its name tarnished. It cannot be thrown in the dirt. And I do not want to see that shit happen. Like, that's coming from fucking straight chest, heart, all that, mind, like mind, body, and soul, bro. That's where the shit is. If anybody who's listening from 3.3, or end up listening in the past or whatever it is, yeah, don't fuck this up, bro. Don't fuck. We got like 5 more months. 5 more months. Yeah, we got 5 more months until this game release. Don't fuck this shit up. Moving on from Halo. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that right now. Because more of it, I'm gonna send report to them, all the little bugs and shit they need to fix. Moving on from Xbox again. Flight Simulator has been released on Xbox, and it looks fucking amazing on the Series X. It runs crazy. It runs like so smooth on the Series X. I have not personally played it yet. I have only seen gameplay. Yeah, I know it's on Game Pass. I don't have fucking Game Pass. I don't want to pay for it. So I have Xbox Live for a year. I just want to play that. I'm just like, I weighed my options in terms of paying. It's either you pay $120 a year for Game Pass and Xbox Live, or I only pay $60 for a year for just Xbox Live. I'm gonna just pay only $60, not $120. I don't give a fuck. I understand the benefits in Game Pass, and I've said it before. It's for people who actually not only have the time to be playing all these fucking games, are going to play a lot of the different games as well, especially day one, and also want to take advantage of the discount you get with Game Pass. Like, there's all these other benefits for those people. It's for you. It's not for everybody, and it's definitely not for somebody like me. I buy all my games when they come out, the ones I want, that I'm going to play and want to play. I buy those just right out day one. I'll have them already preloaded, or physical copy, or just the fucking case, because I like having a physical copy of something. I'm just one of those people who like to collect things. Or just, get the digital and be done with it, which a lot of stuff I have gone digital. I've definitely gone digital with a lot of shit. So, but from terms of Game Pass, no. I'll sign up for Game Pass during those times where it's just like, hey, pay $1 for Game Pass and get 3 months free on top of the $1 or whatever it is, or 1 month for $1. Like, I'll do that and just kind of like go from there, when they do have those. But other than that, I'm not gonna spend all that money. I'm not doing that. Just, I like saving money. I like having money. I have money. It's just like, because I don't spend it carelessly. I like weighing my options, seeing what the pros and cons of each one is, and that's what I do. But Xbox Flight Sim, oh my god, I completely fucking just went on a tangent. But Xbox Flight Sim came out, runs beautifully on fucking Xbox. PC's already had it for over a year, or about a year at this point. It's been over a year, most definitely. But Xbox just got it, and it looks great, runs beautifully. My boys have been playing it like crazy. I think they're playing it like literally right now, because right before I started this podcast, they were literally in the game, learning how to fly. I would say, it's a game, but it's also not just a game. Actually, you take the time, if you're getting on Xbox or PC, mainly the people on Xbox, since it just dropped on Xbox. Since you don't have a beast PC, yeah, fly around, check out all the new cool shit like Dubai, Hawaii, all that stuff. Check it out. The Neverland, from Everest, Machu Picchu. Check all that shit. But then, after the fun games are done, learn to fucking fly. That actually goes on to that's like logged flight time. Do it. Let me get some good water. That is logged flight time that can be used by actually learning how to fly. Don't do the easy mode. Let me reiterate. Make that shit realistic. Turn all the assisted stuff off, all that crap. Learn to fly. Because that's what I will be doing. After I'm done checking out all the fun stuff, having some fun with my boys, I'm going to literally learn how to fly. So that's really what I have to say about that. Yeah, Flight Sim. Learn to fly. Get that shit good. Yeah, bro. take advantage of that shit. Take advantage, because you never know. It's rare where, say if you're in a real situation where, you know, a pilot goes out, something happens, they need somebody, you're available. You can give them your credentials, you already know how to fly, you already know how to talk to air traffic control, all that other shit. And it comes boiling down to learning how to land a plane. A real plane with real people where lives are at stake. And honestly, you know, it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to really be your fault. You know, if you land and the fucking wheel just like fucking gives out, but you still land the plane safely. Because you did your best. Or so say if it was just a fucking mechanical malfunction, shit happens. But that's beside the point. But you just saved everybody because you were an experienced pilot because of this game. Take advantage of it. That's what I'll be doing. But that's really what I gotta say about that game for Flight Sim. But it's out. Check it out. Go ahead. Do it all. PUBG just released their new. Goddamn, yeah, this is definitely gonna be a long podcast. I got a lot more shit. I'm just going through the gaming shit. Goddamn, I just been on fucking Halo for like almost 30 minutes. But yeah, PUBG's new map, new 8x8 map, Tego, whatever it is, fun map. New dynamic to the game. It's very quick, honestly, I think. Yeah, it's quick. It's really nice. The gun abundance, great. New field. The gulag type thing that you have for the first little thing. It's yes and no. It's good and bad at the same time. It's good for all the people who just die straight off the first part. Bad because you don't come back until literally like the third circle. So it's hit and miss. It's whatever. It's cool. Quality of life change, yeah, I guess you could say. But the weapon abundance, the self-revive, you barely find it. You can't interrupt it once it starts. And it'll fucking get you killed. Like, it's whatever at this point with that fucking self-revive thing. I've got it like 5 times, and 3 out of the 5 times I was able to use it. Because 1, I forget that I even had it. 2, people thirst, so you got that. But that's really all I gotta say about that. But oh, excuse me. God damn. Fucking just tickle my goddamn throat. But moving from gaming, this one talk about real quick. It's in the life section of the podcast, life questions or whatever it is, quick bits that I'm gonna talk about. Before I say this, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Do the fuck you want with this information. Take it with a grain of salt, throw it away, whatever the fuck. I am not responsible for your shitty fucking financial investments. But crypto. Said it before, I'm always bullish. I don't give a fuck. I'm always bullish. I'm gonna be bullish in a bear market, but this is not a fucking bear market. For the past like 10, 11 weeks, it was on a downfall, but it was like it was supposed to happen. As soon as we tapped 64, yeah, we were supposed to go to fucking 30. It was been called. Like, for those of you who didn't know, like, that was supposed to fucking happen. How slow it happened, nobody knew that was gonna happen, but it was going to fucking happen. Were we gonna go any lower than fucking 30,000? We did go to like what, 27? I think it was at the lowest, but nothing further. Wait, did we even go to 27? I think it was like 28 or 29. But nah, we bottomed and we were consolidating, ranging as well as shit. Like, we were chopping like a motherfucker, and I hated it. I fucking hated the hell out of that. But yeah, we're gonna go back up, bro. We 60,000 and 50,000. We about to see those quicker than you've ever would have thought. Like, shit a bot when shit is low. Catch the bottom. Go do what you need. But that's really all I gotta say about it. I will. Oh no, I will say this. DAG Constellation, DAG Constellation. I've mentioned this before, and I'm gonna mention it again. This is a fucking behemoth. Get as much as you can. Get as much as you fucking can. This is a fucking behemoth. I've been saying, I said the same thing about Matic. Matic is still good. I see Matic between $25 and like $75. It could go even higher. But DAG easily 75 to over 100. Easily. Those are my price range for that type of shit. Matic is good. Matic is, sleeping giant. It still is. But DAG is a fucking titan, bro. That is fucking a titan, bro. That is Kratos, bro. That is fucking Zeus. That is Almighty Poseidon, bro. I mean, Almighty Zeus. Poseidon's his brother. But still, that's really all I gotta say about that one. Get it while you can, while it's still cheap. 20 cents right now, I think. Might be 21. I'll do a live update on what it is actually right now. From this point on, what is my DAG at? 22 cents. About to be 23. I mean, it's at 22.99 right now. So technically 23 if you round up. So yeah, it's good. DAG's a fucking beast. I don't know what it's gonna be by the time you probably invest into it, but I think I mentioned DAG back when it was like 5 cents too. So I'm trying to tell people to get on that shit like way back. So from the moment I mentioned it, might have been 5. I believe it was 5 cents. 5, 10, 15, 20. You just 4x. You put $1,000 into that shit, you just made $4,000. I was telling people back when it was a penny too. Actually, when it was sub penny, really sub penny. I just wish I put way more into it. I wish I put fucking way more. Ah man, I should put that $3,000 into that shit when I bought. Oh my god, I have 30,000. Just go here. I have 30,000 DAG, so I'm sitting well, and I bought that shit way sub penny, so I'm good. Music section. I like music. You like music? We all like music. Like feeling good. Some people don't like music. Those some weirdos. Stay away from them. Don't be in the same room with somebody who don't like music. That's weird. That's weird shit. But yeah, music. I'm gonna put y'all on if y'all haven't already been put on by him. I got put on by him by my boy Obo from a while back. And I've heard his music before, but like didn't like know his name and shit. But Blxst new album. That shit go. The what's the name of it? Let me get the fucking name of the fucking mixtape right now. Six tape 2. Not sex tape for those who might be listening, but 6 tape 2. SIX tape 2. 6 tape 2. Yeah, 6 tape 2. Great album. Like basically every song on that fucking album is a banger. Almost every song. There's 12 songs, and I think like 9 or 10 of them in the rotation. Like I put them on the playlist, bro. I'll fuck with it. Like Blxst guy, like he's a vibe, bro. It's like cool music to me. Like Dave East most day. I fuck with Dave East heavy. Anybody else fuck with Dave East? Put a like in the chat. Like in the chat. Like the video. Subscribe if you like Dave East as well as with Blxst and any of the stuff I've already talked about so far. Go ahead and do it. But check out that album if you want a good album. If you haven't really been listening to music. 6 tape 2. Check it out. Blxst. Another one is Pop Smoke's album. I haven't listened to it because I've heard a lot of bad things. I barely heard any good things. And rest in peace, Pop Smoke. I don't want to listen to it because of the bad things I've heard. I don't want to have that ruin all the stuff you've worked so hard for just because your label wants to tarnish your name type shit and just push shit out. That's why I don't want to listen to that shit. So I'm good off that. And I'm probably not going to listen to it. Well, I've listened to one song. I've heard one song, one or two songs that my friend tried to get me to listen to, and one was okay. The other one was good, but overall no. I'm not going to. But that's all I had to say on the music topic. But we just gonna move right to the next one. Excuse me. Movies and TV shows. We back at it. Since the last podcast, we've had a few things. We had Space Jam. Space Jam came out. The new Space Jam was funny as shit. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was fucking hilarious. But the new Space Jam was funny as hell. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it is. For a lot of the other people who were watching it and like hating on the fucking movie, I saw a thing on Twitter that those same people that were doing that were the same people hating on Ready Player One, which that movie was fucking phenomenal too. I hate those type of people who just like really start to bash things. Like I will give them like there was some bad acting in the fucking movie, but it's a fucking Looney Tunes movie, bro. Like the Looney Tunes were fucking great, bro. If you don't watch the Looney Tunes, you missing out. The Looney Tunes are absolutely fucking hilarious, dude. Sylvester broke me in that fucking movie, bro. That shit was fucking hilarious. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about right before the game actually started, when they actually got to it. That shit fucking was hilarious. Can I spoil this shit? When did the fucking movie come out? Like last 2 weeks? When did the new Space? July 16th. That's that's 15. That's 2 weeks. We've already hit the 2 week mark, so I don't even give a fuck. Most of the time, I'm gonna spoil the shit anyway because it comes around the 2 week mark anyways. So spoilers, absolutely. Of course, I'll put the fucking little thing in the video version of the spoilers, just in case if you're watching it and you watch the whole thing and versus keeping it in the background. But I'm gonna say it here, spoiler alert, absolutely, don't care. It's fucking Sylvester. So, coming towards the end of the movie, Sylvester. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. This man, bro, he said, they went out. He went out somewhere or whatever it is. I forgot what they were doing, but he comes back. He's like, "Hey guys, I found Michael Jordan." High key, I really thought, everybody in the movie, and I had a friend over, and I had my boy with me. He was over the house as well because we were hanging out, got some food, came back and was like, let's watch a movie. And he even thought the same exact thing. He thought, he was like, "They got Michael Jordan in this fucking game?" It was like, what? They got Michael Jordan in the fucking in the movie? I was like, what? Okay, everybody thought it. I'm pretty sure everybody that watched the movie thought the same thing. But then I'm like, they got Michael Jordan, and then we see him walking. We see the shoe shot, and then we see an overhead shot, and we see kind of a silhouette. I already knew from the silhouette. I've seen him in a bunch of movies already. I knew from just the silhouette. I got up out of my bed. From sitting up on my bed, and it was like, oh shit, I know who it is. You fucking idiot. It's not Michael Jordan, bro. It's Michael B. Jordan. It's a different Michael Jordan. And Sylvester broke me, bro. Because he's just like, Michael B. Jordan, he coming in with popcorn. He's like, I don't know, I was just following this cat. He just told me follow him. It was so fucking funny, dude. There was a bunch of funny ass moments in that movie. Of course, there was a bunch of bad acting at the same time, but the Looney Tunes made the fucking movie, dude. It was fucking hilarious. I love it. What would I rate it though? I don't know, maybe a 7. 7.5. I don't know, somewhere around there. It's not an official Vega review. Like, if you really want me to review this fucking movie, spam the comments saying review the movie. I don't know, maybe I'll do it in like, if you give me like 50 fucking comments, 50 different comments saying to review the movie, I'll review it. I'll go through it. I'll watch the movie like twice again, on top of the first time I seen it, just to kind of really get the full effect. And I'll review the movie. I'll definitely do that. But as of now, I ain't gonna review that shit. Not official. God damn. Keep burping. Not official type of. It would be a placeholder about 7.75, somewhere around there. That's what I'll give it at the moment. But movie was good. People are tripping. Old Space Jam was, people. It's the nostalgic purpose for the people that were back then who were young then, who are probably the ones that are pretty much, most likely are the ones that are mad now because of how it is. Like you're older. That movie wasn't meant for you. It's for the kids, dude. Grow the fuck up. Come on. Like, I can't really have a place to really kind of stand because, I've gotten mad over games and shit like that because, Halo is a big one, started from when I was young till now, but like gaming's carried through the generation and it's grown with us, so it really has no excuse. So it's a little bit different. That movie is a huge gap, so that hasn't grown through the generation. So that one you could really not get mad about at all. But since the last podcast, the Loki Disney Plus has ended, season finale. And I must say, that was really good. A lot of shit happened. And this phase is heating up. That's all I gotta say. This phase is heating up. Loki was great. We are here. Strange, Wanda, or Scarlet Witch, and Spider-Man. These are the three that we need. Spider-Man's right around the corner. Strange is right around the corner. And Scarlet Witch is inside Doctor Strange movie, so that's also right around the corner. We are here. It is now. Timeline is fucked. And we need to know. He is everywhere. He has seen all. We have crossed the threshold, is what he has said. So, we're good. Marvel, you're doing your thing. You're doing your fucking thing and keep doing it, bro. Keep doing it. DC, you still gotta catch up. Speaking of Marvel, I don't know if I mentioned this last podcast, but Deadpool and I forgot what the dude's name is. He's like a director or something like that. He was in Thor. They did a finally crossover, a final actual like, hey, we have Deadpool. Here's an actual Marvel character with Deadpool, somebody who's in the current universe. Like, hey, Deadpool's probably gonna be making some cameos soon. I hope, replaces the Stan Lee cameos. That would be cool because Deadpool is supposed to be everywhere and he's a cameo character, in my opinion. So yeah, I would love to see that with that. But moving on, The Bad Batch. I didn't watch the current episode today, but I will after this podcast. The Bad Batch is still growing phenomenally. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, bro. I can't wait to see Ahsoka. I can't wait to see where this all leads, so it connects to the current timeline and where it's going to lead with movies next. We need to know what's happening with these movies. We need to see what's happening with these movies. We need to know more. Anything in production, like what? Right now, we don't know. Well, mainly because of fucking the vid has been destroying everything. So it kind of fucked up a lot of stuff. So we can't really be having these large movies and productions with a shit ton of people when people were still getting infected. So that's why. Even, well, I mean, you could just tell everybody to get the fucking shot and then kind of go from there. But still, people are still getting infected even with the shot. But that's beside the point. Bad Batch. Awesome. The Walking Dead. I had dropped this a while back. It was towards the end of season 9. Like, I think it was like the last 3. Yeah, which it was. It was like literally the last 3 episodes. 3 to 4 episodes of season 9 is when I had dropped it. It was either the last 3. It was literally right after Rick got picked up in the helicopter. Yeah, it was literally right after that I dropped the show. It was just because I really don't know why. I just know I dropped the show after Rick got picked up by that helicopter. But since then, I have picked it back up yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. It was literally last night at like 10 or something like that. My dumbass, like I do with anime, stayed up watching it like a dumbass. And I'm already heartbroken, bro. So many fucking people died that I was not expecting. And it's just like, motherfucker, bro. My jaw dropped after, it was 2 episodes after I had just came back from watching the shit. And that shit happens. I hate the Whisperers with all my fucking might, bro. With all my heart, I hate them. They need to kill them. They need to eradicate them. They need to be extinguished from the fucking show, dude. Kill them all. And the girl who's the daughter of the fucking alpha, she needs to stab her mom in the face, dude. Like, yeah, this is graphic as fuck. This show is graphic as fuck, bro. I still love the story they tell with this fucking I don't even know why I stopped watching it, but season 10 was just uploaded on Netflix. That's where I'm watching it, of course, so that's why I picked it back up. And my best friend actually started watching it because she said she ain't got nothing else better to do. So I'm happy I got somebody to talk about the shit with. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, season 10 just got uploaded on Netflix, so that's why I'm watching it. Yes, this girl needs to stab her in the face. The gore in this show, the costume design is still great. A lot of these fucking costumes, I'm like, yo, how the fuck did they do that, bro? That's just crazy look. That looks so real. Like, my God. Like, my God, man. Like, you see my face? Like, yo. Like, it's so nice. It's so fucking nice. It's so fucking nice. And I'm gonna go watch this shit probably. I mean, no, I'm gonna play some Halo and then go eat and then watch the shit and then I'm gonna go out. But yeah, it's just like, it's so fucking nice. So Walking Dead is back, baby. I'm happy to be back watching The Walking Dead. Walking Dead I started watching The Walking Dead when it came out. I was already hooked on The Walking Dead after the first fucking trailer of it showed. I was already there. I was there from the beginning. And I suffered through that terrible season 2 where everybody else dropped off. Season 1, phenomenal. Season 2, people dropped. They said this shit was bad. It was pretty fucking bad. But after season 2, it shot up from there. It was just yes, bro. It was yes. Give me more. Daryl's still my man. Rest in peace, Glenn. Where the fuck is Maggie? I want to see her fine ass. Like, come on now. Like, what's up? Gabriel's still doing his thing, bro. The little priest, one-eyed priest. He doing his thing. Rest in peace, Jesus. King, I don't really know. I only liked him when he had the tiger and the tiger died, but ain't cool. Ezekiel. Yeah, Carol, she's still the Carol. This is the only Carol I fuck with. All the other Carols, y'all can fuck off. Judith, I love Judith, bro. I love Judith so much. Rest in peace, Carl. moment of silence. Oh man, but yeah, bro. These deaths, I'm still kind of like healing from those deaths, bro. They killed Tara. She's dead. She's gone. Fuck. Was not expecting that. I was literally I don't even know how they got captured or what the fuck. Well, I kind of, but it's still. Tara went missing. Fucking the one dude a little blonde dude that was loving the girl from the Whispers. He went missing. The fucking girl that pretty much Carl's girlfriend, who should have been Carl's girlfriend, she went fucking missing. A bunch of other people went fucking missing and they all died. All I know is that we just seen, they were just like, oh, where's such a but I'm like, what's going on? All of a sudden, we see heads on stakes and there they are. I'm just like, it's 2 a.m., bro. You got me getting all emotional and shit. Like, what? Like, this shit was so shocking to me. Like, I mean, nothing's ever gonna be Glenn's death. That was just, man, that was hurtful. But that was still shocking. That was still insane. I don't know when they're going to kill off Daryl. I hope to God they don't, but he's most likely going to die somehow. But I'm going to cry during that too. Oh, I will definitely fucking cry during that one, just like I did with Glenn, bro. Oh my God. That shit. Walking Dead. Y'all do something to me every fucking time. I swear to God. But stop doing it, but keep doing it at the same time. Keep going. But moving on to the last section of the podcast, finally. Anime, bro. Anime. We on this shit. Of course. You think I was not gonna talk about this shit? Nah, man. I'm gonna cover my bases. I'm gonna cover my motherfucking bases in this motherfucking podcast, bro. We out here. Anime. First one we talking about. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Season 2, part 2. It's heating up. It's really good. I've enjoyed this anime so much. On Crunchyroll, for those who were going to wonder where I'm watching it from. On Crunchyroll, of course. The war is heating up. They are planning to retaliate against Demon Lord Carrion. Sorry, is it Carrion or Carrigan? That's one of it is. But yeah, that motherfucker who pretty much deceived everybody and caused this whole war is mind controlling Malim as well, and captured the demon lord who's the demon beast lord or whatever it is. Captured him alive. I know he's captured alive. They didn't kill him. I know they didn't kill him. Or if they did kill him, they'll probably kill him like right before we see him and then they kill him like right in front of everybody. Like that might happen. Excuse me. The oh my God. Tempest. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say the fucking Federation's whole name. But Tempest had finally made a pact with the magicians. We already had Dorgon, and then I forgot that other place, but it was a smaller country, but they've already done that. But they're gonna make an even more official pact with them, plus a couple other things. Shit's heating up. Veldor is alive. I'm happy. This dude, he's just doing nothing but chilling, reading anime, manga. That's really all he's really doing, reading manga. So it's nice. It's really cool. This next one I'm gonna talk about. I've talked about this before, and I highly recommend checking it out for people. Vivi on Funimation. Vivi the Florid Light or Florid Song or something like that. I'll have for every single thing I've mentioned for TV shows, whatever it is, movies, I'm gonna have a picture of the thing I'm talking about, either here or there. Either way, and if you're watching the video version of the podcast, it'll be there. I also have timestamps of different things in the description. But Vivi, the Florid Song, or something like that. Let me get down to the bottom. So the sub of this was already out. Like, it was already fully out. It's already fully released and stuff like that. But it was just like, it was about like maybe like 7 episodes in or something like that. 7-8 episodes in for the dubbed. And I was like, you know what? I saw something on Crunchyroll on Facebook when I was going through it, and it was like an action scene or whatever it is. I'm like, I gotta check that shit out. That's usually how I come across a lot of my anime. When I'm following it on Crunchyroll and Facebook and shit, and I'm scrolling, and I see like a cool like action scene. That's how I usually kind of pick up on stuff, just to see if it's really good that I haven't seen. I'm like, okay, you got a cool action scene. This might actually be a good anime. So let me check it out. So I did just that with Vivi, but I did it for the dubbed, because the sub was already, I was like, I could watch the whole thing or whatever it is, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna watch it in my native tongue and actually enjoy this. And I do not regret it. This shit is fucking amazing dubbed. It is great. The fucking animation, the fucking story, just everything about this for me right now is fucking on point. And I highly recommend anybody who has not watched this shit to go fucking watch it. If you like subbed and prefer sub, by all means, go ahead and watch the fucking shit in sub. Fuck the whole war with dub versus sub. I don't give a fuck. Just enjoy what you want to enjoy. The best way for you to enjoy it, to actually get into something. If you're not into anime or whatever it is, and you like to start somewhere and want to enjoy it in your native tongue or whatever it is, if you don't mind reading, you can watch sub. But if you want to watch it in dub, Funimation has it for you. I believe it comes out every Saturday, Friday, Sunday. It's something. Whatever it is. This shit is, I think I said this last podcast, but this shit is fucking amazing, dude. Hands down. Oh man, you might think I'm over exaggerating on this shit. This shit is fucking great. I don't care. God damn, man. Vivi is nice, bro. It is so good. I don't even want to spoil any of it. For something I usually would like to spoil, but this, I don't want to spoil it. I want you to check this shit out. Just like Akudama Drive, like that shit was really good too. Recommend you checking that shit out too. But this one, this shit is good. How do I describe its genre? Is very hard, because it's like, it's a little bit of fantasy, I guess, but futuristic, detective kind of bit, like a detective anime where you solve mysteries or whatever it is, sort of type of shit. Action, I guess you could almost say slice of life, or almost not really, but there's a story part of it, story element towards it. It's a lot of different things mixed into one beautifully, and I recommend you checking this shit out, dude. That shit is fucking amazing. Vivi Fluorescent Light, I think I'm gonna put it right here. This shit is fucking good, dude. It is so fucking good. And I'm not even finished with it. I've been just holding myself back from just going and watching it sub. But I'm not going to, because I'm having such an amazing time watching it dubbed. And I'm not gonna ruin that shit. I wanna see, because the voice actors, y'all doing your fucking thing. The girl who plays Vivi, and the guy who plays the robot, y'all doing fucking amazing. And all the supporting cast around it as well. You guys are doing your fucking thing, dude. This shit is fucking great. Man, it's like, I'm giving this shit as kudos. This shit is fucking fire, bro. It's been a minute since I come across some like really good anime. I mean, I only watch good anime. I don't watch the fucking crazy shit, bro. Like, oh my god, I don't watch bad anime. Honestly, I don't watch bad anime. I only like good shit. But Vivi, that's all I'm gonna say about it. Just Vivi, check that shit out. Fucking great. I'm going from like really great fucking news to fucking bad news. They delayed Rising of the Shield Hero, and I'm pissed. They delayed that shit till fucking next year, dude. And I am so fucking pissed that they delayed it. 2022. I think it's July or August of 2022 or some shit like that. I am mad. That is one of my favorite fucking animes of all time. No, it's not Inuyasha. It's not my Yu Yu Hakusho. No, it's not Bleach. No, it's not One Piece. I don't give a fuck about those. This shit, you gotta make way for better kings. You gotta make way for better kings, better graders, better goats, dude. You gotta replace your old things with new shit, because there is shit that is much better than those old fucking things. And not to mention those ones that I did mention, like One Piece and all that stuff, none of those were my favorite. Not a single one were top 10. Not a single one was. Naruto is. Naruto, now it actually got knocked out. It got knocked out of top 10. It's not even part of my top 10 anymore. Yeah, Naruto got knocked out. Shippuden got knocked out. By other good things, better things. And that's fucking fine. It's completely fine to have that. Top 20, yeah, I might still be in there. It's most likely still in there. Of course, it'd be in top 50 because you got fucking 50 choices. But even still, 50 choices, like, it could get knocked out pretty easily depending on what we rating it shit on. If we're talking about overall, yeah, it might be in there. Like, just Shippuden, though. But everything else, like, what you mean? Like, Naruto itself, it's just nostalgic purposes. Nah, bro. But going back, Shield Hero got fucking delayed. I'm pissed. We just gonna move on from that shit, bro. Fuck you. I'm pissed. Y'all delaying it, bro. Y'all better fix whatever fuck worth it, bro. You better make it worth it. And if you delaying it, you better fucking release the dub day one and keep it consistent with the fucking sub if you're gonna delay that shit. That's my critique to that. If you're gonna delay something like that, you better fucking release that shit at the same time. I am so pissed at this shit. If you don't know what I'm talking about and why I'm so just like adamant about it, go watch The Rising of the Shield Hero. It is a great anime to me. I really enjoyed watching every bit of it from start to finish. Didn't really care. Loved every single bit of it. It was great. That first episode fucking hooked me. First episode hooked me. I was like, wow. And then since then, I've enjoyed every single bit of it. Oh shit, no. Fuck that up. Hunter x Hunter season 5. Is it 5 or is it 10 and 9? 9 and 10. Whatever the fuck Netflix likes to number these things. They're finally putting the rest of Hunter x Hunter on Netflix, and I'm happy. So for those of you who have been waiting since after, what was the last thing that Netflix has? I know it's a little like right after, because I finished the little tower, the fight tower, and I forgot what the fuck it is, where it left off, but whatever it is, it's pretty much like the next arc, the next great arc, and this arc is fucking good. With the ants, it's a good arc, and you're gonna see why people put Hunter x Hunter and continue to have Hunter x Hunter in their top 10. I think for me, it's either 10 or 9 still for Hunter x Hunter. Like, it's that fucking good. Hunter x Hunter is like the pinnacle of what anime should be because of how fucking good it is. And you're gonna see why. It's releasing in August. I don't remember exactly what date, but it's coming out. So yeah, that's that. I'm standing on A Million Lives season 2. That has continued. I think I mentioned it before that I was looking forward to this. It's continued and it's good still. It's still building up to see what's, the next part. Last thing that I think the new episode actually dropped today, which of course I haven't seen it because I was at work, and then I played Halo, and then I'm, now on a podcast. But yeah, I'll be checking that out. Last thing I remembered was they were about to kill the queen ogre, I think it was, or she was about to go swim to kill everybody that was on the boat. It was one of the two. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking about the same exact scene, but that's good. That's out, and it's continuing its where it last left off, and I like it, and its quality it's good. I like it. Same as my second life as a villainess, or whatever it is, my next life as a villainess season 2. That's continued. That's great. It's still funny. She's still a Dutch. She's still an airhead. Recommend checking that one out as well because it's a funny little one, just like how Zombieland Saga was. This one's sort of just like that. This new anime that came out that caught me by surprise is Remake Our Life. Remake Our Life. What this one's about, where this 33-year-old guy, if I'm not mistaken, gets sent back in time to when he was younger. Scratch that. This 33-year-old guy who is an aspiring game developer or game whatever it is. And he gets sent back in time from like sleeping or whatever it is. Sent back in time to where he had a choice to either go to the art school for game development and all this art stuff for things like that, video production, whatever it is, for pretty much gaming or anything in the industry type of shit, for film, music, whatever it is, I think it is, or go to a regular school. And what he chose was he went to a regular school, and his life was pretty miserable. He kept getting the job and then getting fired after a few years, get the job, lost the job. It was a lot of bad choices. And he gets sent back in time to when he was younger, to where he had the option to now, if he wanted to continue that or go a different direction. And he chose a different direction to see what it would have been. And I'm liking it so far. I'm really intrigued with this. This is a slice of life anime, most definitely. I like this genre. I like slice of life genre. Of course, I like the shonen shit. I like the fucking detective shit. I like pretty much basically almost everything except for the fan service shit. But every other thing is good. Sports anime too. Some sports anime, but not all. Like Hayaku, most definitely check out Hayaku. Volleyball, check that shit. But besides the point. Yeah, this Remake Our Life is really nice. I like it. Keep my eye on that one. My Hero Academia Season 5. I don't know what I think about this. I picked it back up. I think on the last podcast or whatever it is, I said I like dropped it because it just wasn't there. I picked it back up to see. Still sort of the same shit, but it's gearing up for the movie. That's what we all know. Shit's about to go down. It's getting really nice. But I don't know. Season 5 might be like season 3 or 2, whatever, 4, whatever. The one season was like a dud. This, I feel like season 5 might be kind of almost like that, and I don't really want it to be, because people like My Hero. I like My Hero Academia. I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. It's not keeping the same energy like it should have, how I felt it should have. But we'll see. We're gonna keep our eye. I'm gonna still keep up with it as much as possible. But other than that, The Duke of Death and His Maid. This is one on Funimation that I came across. That's new, part of the new season of anime. Very interesting. I like it for its story. I do like it for it's kind of funny as well. It's interesting. Would I recommend it? I don't know. You can check it out yourself if you like. You can read the description, see if you like it. But I like it so far. Tokyo Revengers. I started watching it and then I dropped it. Mainly because every time I watch it, it's like late at night and I'm about to go to sleep, and I just put something on just to have like some filler. That's really what I do with that fucking show. I might have to go back and kind of rewatch it, but it was good from where I got up to. I don't really remember the last shit I got up to, so I might actually almost have to restart, but I was pretty fucking far. I think I got to like episode 12 or some shit like that, and I don't really want to restart, so I'm gonna just try to continue right off of that or something. Tokyo Revengers is cool. I hear it gets interesting later on, but still. So that's, I'm not really going to talk too much about it, so that's really about that. But 2 anime that I'm actually soon going to start. One is 86. 86. Like literally it's the number 86 and then 86 or 86. This one of the 2. That one I've been meaning to start for a while, because it looks really interesting. I wish there was a dub. I don't know if there's a dub or not, but I'll check it out on video. If there is, I'm gonna watch it dubbed and just I'll wait the few months until it fucking finishes. But 86 is something I want to check out. It looks really interesting. I've seen plenty of clips now at this point that are really good. And last but not least, I said I wasn't gonna start this shit just because it was stupid and it was like it shouldn't take this many episodes to get good. But there's been a lot of clips for this anime that have been actually pretty heat that I actually want to watch, and it's Boruto. Yeah, Boruto, the next generation. I'm probably gonna start this very soon. I hate myself for it. But yeah, I gotta go through, I think there's like 80 something episodes or some shit like that already. I think there's 87 episodes, but it's a lot of episodes that I got to do. I'll try to binge through that shit as quick as possible. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Boruto's the last thing on the list right now. But other than that, if you made it this far on the podcast, thank you. Go ahead and like the video, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell icon, all that. Rate the podcast 5 stars on wherever you're listening it to. Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Brings in new listeners, which means it brings in more content for me to be able to bring to you with the more listeners we do have. Go ahead and do just that. I forgot to do this in the beginning of the podcast, but if you'd like to follow me on Twitter, it is at theprojectvega. You could go ahead and do that on Twitter to follow the latest memes whenever I'm going to go live with the podcast, anything like that. I do post a lot of funny shit on there, so if you'd like to have a good laugh, follow me on there, keep up, go ahead and do that. Remember to subscribe, all that good jazz. We already know, and we've made it to the end of the podcast, guys. Go ahead and do all that for me, and I will catch you guys on the next episode of PvP.